Good afternoon, WIAA baseball fans, and welcome back to Bruce Steinbecker Field in Manitowoc, Wisconsin for our second of third games on Sectional Tuesday here live from the host Manitowoc Lincoln. Alongside Matt Peck, I'm Elijah Vanxilata here for this matchup between the two-seeded West Bend West Spartans taking on the three-seeded Neenah Rockets. Game one was a thriller between the Fond du Lac Cardinals, Cardinals, right?
Yes.
Cardinals taking on the undefeated 27-0 Germantown Warhawks. Goliath was defeated by David. As I said again, the four-seeded Fond du Lac won 8-7 in 9 innings. And we'll play the winner of this game at 4 p.m. That probably won't be true unless this game goes far into it. But the starting lineups here before we head to the national anthem, leading off for the Neenah Rockets is number 2, Matt Krause. Gus Sweinholzer batting second. He's the pitcher today. First baseman number 24, Cal Juckum. Ethan Hallengreen is batting cleanup. Landon Shepard, who's playing third base, is batting fifth. Owen Pierre batting sixth, playing second base for Neenah. James Weiland batting seventh. He's the center fielder, batting eighth. Number 13, the catcher, Levi Boyven. And batting ninth for the Neenah Rockets is number 12, the designated hitter, Henry St. Clair. In the field for Neenah, they're going to have Keaton Krieger. Hang on one sec. Yeah, Keegan Krieger. I said Keaton Krieger will be playing in the field but won't be hitting. And that'll round out the squad for the Neenah Rockets. And now for the West Bend West Spartans, who come into this game only lost once this year from the Glacier Trails Conference. Neenah, of course, from the Fox Valley Association Conference. Leading off for West Bend West, Maddox Wisen. Waltine, pardon me.
Hitting second and pitching, number 7, Colin Rell.
Colin Rell is the pitcher and batting second.
Hitting third and catching, number 20, Dieter Palmer.
Dieter Palmer batting third and the catching behind the dish for Rell.
First base, number 14, Kingston Beekler.
First baseman Kingston Beekler batting fourth.
Hitting fifth and playing second base, number 8, Chase Abrish.
Chase Abrish batting fifth and playing second base. Batting sixth and playing third base, number 5, Colin Grass. Batting seventh and playing left field, Landon Wirtz. Colin Steinmetz batting eighth and playing right field. Number 10, Eli Koldeplansky playing center field, rounding out the 9 for West Bend West. So it's the 2 versus 3 matchup here, and we take the attention to the PA announcer for the national anthem here at Manitowoc Lincoln High School.
The umpires for today's semifinal game, Chuck Siles is the home plate umpire. First base arbiter is Dave Steiger, and the third base ump is Ken Dayton. Welcome, gentlemen. Today's athletic trainer, provided by Aurora Sports Medicine under Laura Casasola. Thank you. Now, to honor America and the men and women who serve her today and who have served this great country, could you please stand, remove any hats or headgear, for the singing of our national anthem. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Let's play ball.
Back here for the start of game number 2 of 3 of the WIAA D1 Sectional 4, right?
Yeah.
Sectional 4. Now I was like, where were you for a sec there?
Yes, Sectional 4.
Alongside Matt Peck, I'm Elijah Vangsalata. West Bend West will take the field first as the home team, as the 2 seed, and the Rockets are the 3 seed. They get to bat first in the top of the first inning. Starting off first. On the mound for the West Bend West Spartans is the righty Cullen Roll. Looking to roll through the lineup today of Neenah in the starting lineups once again for the Rockets. Leading off Matt Krause, numbers 2. Gus Weinholzer batting second, the pitcher. Cal Juckham batting third at first base. Batting fourth and clean up the right fielder Ethan Hallengren. Batting fifth, Landon Shepard, who is the third baseman, batting sixth now. Wait, yeah, I might have got my numbers mixed up here. Hang on. Owen Pierre is playing second base and batting sixth. Batting seventh is the center fielder James Weiland. Batting eighth is the catcher Levi Boyven. And the designated hitter, number 12, Henry St. Clair for the Neenah Rockets as we begin play 37 minutes after this game was supposed to start, after that thriller of a game between the Germantown Warhawks and the Fond du Lac Cardinals. The first pitch delivery to Krause is popped up high in the air to deep center field. It's going to be playable, though, for the center fielder, Kotoplansky. That was trouble right there on the first one, but it's a fly out to center field for his first out.
That was a deep fly out. Yeah, that got Neenah on their feet right away. 69 degrees. Wow.
It's kind of foggy out, too, a little bit right now. Some sprinkles in the area in Manitowoc. So far, the weather's been a little good luck. We went down to the field and got lineups and pronunciations through the coaches. And now Gus Weinholzer takes just outside for a ball for the first one.
You're going to see these Neenah Rockets swinging early. They saw what Fond du Lac did last game. 9-inning thriller, and they took down a 27-0 Germantown team. So we talked about this at our hotel last night. We talked about it this morning. Sectional baseball, anything can happen. And Fond du Lac proved it last game, and Neenah's going to look to do the same.
This one's going to be lined over to the second baseman. Leaping and catching it is the second baseman, Abrish. Rockets are coached by Aaron Nelson, while the West Bend West Spartans are coached by Blake Roach. Two teams we haven't seen in the baseball season, obviously, with Neenah being in the Fox Valley Association and West Bend West being in the Glacier Trails, even though West Bend West is still Milwaukee area coverage team. This is our first time seeing him on the network as takes low for a ball.
Yeah, it's kind of funny because this is the 5th Fox Valley team we're seeing this year as a Milwaukee crew. We've seen Kaukauna, we've seen Hortonville, we've seen Kimberly, we saw Fond du Lac last game, and now we're seeing Neenah. And we'll see Fond du Lac again next game as well.
And this one's grounded over to the second baseman, and it gets off the glove of Abrish. And that'll be an error. And he'll reach on, Cal Juckham will reach on for his first plate appearance and first base runner of the game. Abrish made a really good line-out catch last time out, but this one kind of just took a little weird bounce and went off his glove.
And Neenah, similar to that, I talked about that Fond du Lac team last game. Beat some good teams in the Fox Valley Association this year. No sleeper over there on the Rockets.
So Ethan Hollengren coming up to bat now for the Rockets.
Ooh.
Try to pick him off again.
See, Roll is kind of worried about him over there. He keeps looking over there. Always good to keep an eye on your runner as well, though, too.
This one popped up in the air to the third base side. Colin Grass trying to move over it as well as Wirtz, but they're not going to be able to catch up to that one. Quick foul ball over there. Man, I tell you what, those Fond du Lac Cardinals, that was a extremely big win for them.
Oh, yeah.
Chance for them to go to state if they win tonight against whoever the winner of this game is. 0-1 pitch is lined over to center field. It'll fall for a base hit in front of Kotoplansky. And he bobbles it, so the runner is going to get from first to third, and it's runners on the corners for the Rockets to start the top of the first inning.
Yeah, a bobble out there. 2 tough bobbles by West Bend West early on have put Neenah in some business early on.
On an 0-1 pitch, saw a good pitch to hit, and Cullen rolling into a little bit of trouble so far through the first 4 batters. It's now the third baseman Landon Shepard coming up to bat for the Rockets. 8 pitches thrown so far for Roll, and a big swing and a miss at the fastball. Wanted to try to give him the lead right away.
Yeah, it's something I would do. I'd be aggressive early on for a Neenah squad.
Double play is very possible here, though. This one's out of play, foul.
Yeah, if you're West Bend West, I'd use if I'm Roll, I'm using a waster pitch here. Nothing too tricky where it gets by the catcher. You hate to give up a run here via pass ball, but throw something to kind of throw Shepard off. 0-2
to Shepard, and they say he goes on the check swing right there, and he goes down. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. And they get through the 3 outs of the first inning. No score as West Bend West comes up to bat right after this on Zaleski Sports.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fear, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Hey, you're tuned in to Better Halves.
Skip, I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way. So, what are your favorite local date spots?
Yeah, I know like all the date spots in Eau Claire.
Jane, I'm Steve from Security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
By the way, Doug, it's Eau Claire. I have a dozen Eclairs in my dressing room.
Starting lineups here as we begin the bottom of the first inning for the Neenah Rockets, coached by Aaron Nelson. Maddox Whiteson leading off. Wait, hang on here. I think I said Neenah's coach. That's why I thought I was confused for a sec there. For the West Bend West Spartans, beg your pardon, Maddox Whiteson leading off. Colin Roll batting second. Deitner Palmer batting third. Batting fifth will be Abrish, or Beckler is batting fourth, Abrish batting fifth, Grass batting sixth, Wirtz batting seventh, Steinmetz batting eighth, and Kotoplinski batting ninth.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how fast West Bend West starts out here as well.
Welzine leading off for them. First pitch delivery for the starting pitcher, Gus Weinholzer for the Neenah Rockets. It's in there for a strike. This one's going to be lined up the middle for a base hit, and on the second pitch, no hesitation for Weilzen. A leadoff base hit. Now let's go. Kind of reminds me of that one super fan from up north.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Tanner Pritzik.
Yep. Batting second, the pitcher, Cullen Roll now. Oh, wow. Lining that one foul, and both these teams
Yeah, they're coming out
taking the
swinging.
approach early and trying to get some good at-bats and get some good hits early on.
Yeah, you like to see that both teams coming out swinging early. You know, you want to be aggressive. You know, you don't want to be that team that gets all their sectionals and just looking for walks. You want to be out there getting ready to swing the bat because that's eventually what's going to end up winning you the game.
Oh, 0-1 delivery. Taken outside first ball. Outfield alignments for the fielding alignments, I'll say it after this pitch for the Neenah Rockets. 1-1 pickoff attempt at first, not in time.
Yeah, you're looked at a lot of those runners at first base because, you know, runs are going to be hard to come by today. I just got a feeling, well, the last game they weren't. So you want to keep your eyes on every runner.
1-1 pitch is grounded right to the pitcher. Weinholzer goes a second, and it's off the glove of the shortstop Krause. And that's going to be a fielder's choice right there
That is a costly error early on.
on a 1-1 count. So now you got runners on first and second for the Spartans, and now coming up to bat is the catcher Dieter Palmer. Landon Reckert pinch running at first base for the pitcher role. Dieter Palmer. Palmer fouls it off on the first pitch, and once again, second or third at bat in a row, staying aggressive at the first pitch for West Bend West.
Yeah, they continue to stay aggressive because, you know, it's a big part. That's the only way you can get runners home. I know you can score on pass balls, you know, walks, but, you know, you want to continue to get those base hits.
This one lined over to right field, and it is slicing foul. Just out of the reach for Helen Green in the outfield. It's Helen Green, Wineland, and Kruger from right to left. From left to right in the infield is Shepard, Krause, Pierre, Juckum, and behind the dish is Boyven pushing the buttons for Weinholzer. So 0-2 pitch coming to Dieter Palmer. My words are all over the place today. And this one's grounded over to the second base side. It gets through. They are going to send Weidzen home. The throw to the plate is not in time. 1-0 West Bend West via an RBI base hit from Palmer. Rucker advances to third and runners on the corners. Talk about that first start.
Yeah, I'll just say this, though. I mean, that error for Neenah, that was grounded back to the pitcher and thrown away at second base. That could have been a double play. That's really costly now.
Would they call that a fielder's choice, or?
I think that would be
he
threw that away.
Yeah. And you wanted to get the force at second, though, right?
Yeah, and he probably could have had a chance to get him at first, too. But West Bend West, chance of doing damage.
They signal that as an E1, too, on that one as well early on. So now coming up to bat is the third baseman, Kingston Beckler.
Definitely an E1 because the pitcher is the one that let it get away a little bit.
Palmer's getting pinch ran for again. That one's fouled out of play into the seats. 10 pitches thrown for Weinholzer so far, and this West Bend West team, 24-1 with their one loss coming to their unrivaled, who they're going to start sharing school with in a couple years again, or become a one school again.
West Bend High School in a couple years.
One just misses on the outside corner. Their road to get here to the sectionals, defeated Nicolay 8-1, or that was that regular season? That must have been right. Homestead was their first playoff game, right? And they defeated them 10-0 in fashionable style. This one, big swing and a miss. Strike 3 on 5 pitches. Got him swinging. And it's a K for the second baseman, Chase Abrish. He's downstairs for a ball, and the runner, Herbert, gets over to second, pitch running for the catcher, Palmer. So now a base hit can make this a 3-0 game in a fast hurry. 0-1 delivery. Or 1-0 delivery is in there for a strike. 1-1 the count now. Chase Abrish.
Number 8.
Yep. Taken down low for a ball. Weinholzer looking to just get out of this with just 1 run gone by. Take not a lot of damage as you need right here. One almost hits him right there. Taking for a ball. 3-1 now on him with Colin Grass, the third baseman, on deck. One of the big football stars for the team. They almost go hit and run there, and that one's taken just in there for a strike. Full count now for the Spartans' second baseman. Looking for a big pitch here. 3-2 is swung on and miss. Gets him to swing back-to-back Ks, get him out the inning, but an RBI base hit from Dieter Palmer. Wait, because that was only 2 outs, right?
Yep.
Man, I'm all over the place. I got to settle in still, Matt Peck.
Both of us, we both stayed up too late watching that Brewer game last night.
That must have been that Brewers game last night.
That crazy Brewers game. 14-10, you think, the game's over. Contreras hit a home run. Nope.
Colin Grass coming up with still runners on second and third. Back-to-back Ks for Gus Weinholzer. Number 6 in the lineup. Grass grounds this one over to Weinholzer, gets off his glove. The second baseman, Pierre, makes the play just in time. Just gets Grass, and they only get 1 run out of it. An RBI base hit for Dieter Palmer is all they get, and we head to the top of the second inning, 1-0 West Bend West.
At Ridgestop Exteriors, we're more than your average home improvement company. We're your neighbors, and for over 20 years, we've been trusted and proudly serving right here in your community. Customer service is our #1 goal. Call now for your free estimate.
Ridgetop Exteriors.
Coaches teach your kids to dream. Coaches teach your kids to overcome. Coaches teach your kids good sportsmanship. Coaches teach your kids proper technique. But who teaches your coaches?
Back here for the start of the top of the second inning. Neenah will go 7, 8, 9 with Wirtz, Steinmetz, and Kotoplansky. Or why do I keep reading? It's 6, 7, and 8 due up this inning for Neenah with Pierre, Weiland, and Boyven. I think my sheet's messing me up today. That's what it is, and I'm usually good with that. Second inning of work for the starting pitcher, Roll, and this one is lifted high in the air to deep left field, going to the warning track and over the head. It bounces out for a ground rule double to start it off for Owen Pierre, right over the head of Landon Works. That's the way to start it in the second for the Rockets.
Nice piece of hitting there that time from Pierre. Able to get it over the left fielder's head and, just put it in the gap over there. And now Neenah's got themselves to tie this game up with, runner in second, no outs.
James Weiland, the center fielder, coming up to bat now. Colin Roll throwing only 13 pitches in the first inning.
Nice bunt.
That one is there, or doesn't get there in time. Base hit right there in the infield.
Yeah, nice piece of bunting that time by Neenah. And part of the reason why he reaches, the West guy falls down when trying to make the throw. And Neenah's got themselves set up here. First and third, West will happily take a ground ball for a run with a double play, but
so now up to bat is the catcher Levi Boyven. Pops this one up high in the air. The catcher,
he can't see it. Nobody can see it.
And the third baseman's gonna just caught by the catcher Palmer, and a little bit of danger right there for out number one.
Yeah, he looked like he couldn't see it there for a minute at the infield.
Wait. The 9-hole hitter, Henry St. Clair, fouls that one away.
Funny part is the umpire never put his hands up there foul. So if I was still in there, I'd have been like, oh, I guess he just missed it. I mean, I probably didn't hear it. He probably said it, I just didn't hear him.
One pitch, he signals bunt and it gets past
Oh,
Palmer, but he's able to recover it quickly. Thought about it at first for a second there for Weiland. One count on St. Clair. Takes high for a ball. Chance for Neenah to get a couple runs back. Pierre at third base and Weiland at first. Double play still possibly in order for the Spartans, as that one's popped up in the air, foul out of play.
yeah, West Bend West, like I mentioned a little bit ago, they're looking for that ground ball. Now with one out, could get them out of the inning with no runs allowed. Be the most ideal thing for them.
That one's out of the way, and it's thrown a second, not in time. Oh, wow. And the runner's going to come home to score on the double steal attempt right there. Good read right there by Pierre. As Weiland was going, Pierre came home on the throw to second, and it's 1-1 now. Right off of that.
I just don't get why he threw down there, and let alone why somebody didn't cut it off and try to throw back home. I don't know. I mean, because especially now he didn't even have a chance to throw it back home because the second baseman took it out.
3-2 to St. Clair, and he grounds this one over to the second baseman, Abrish. Fielding it over to first to Beckler for out number 2. 4-3 ground out. As we head back to the top of the order, Matt Krause flied out to center right away on the first pitch. We'll see if he jumps on it again in his second at-bat in the second inning.
Yeah, he got a hold of that ball for a minute too, so We'll see what he can do with it this time.
Kraus follows it to the back screen. Roll up to 21 pitches so far. He's kept that count low as that one's taken high for a ball. He's given up. How about that? Both teams already have 5 combined hits, and we're still in the top of the second inning.
That's crazy. Yeah, both teams are swinging away, and they're getting solid contact.
One just hits that outside corner for a strike. Counts now at 1-2 on Matt Kraus. West Bend West looking to keep it the way it is, and Neenah looking to take the lead as that one's fouled over our heads to the grass in the parking lot.
Foul to Marshfield.
Weiland at third. Full count. Fouls it over again. These are the type of at-bats your head coaches like to see. Staying alive and working the counts. Looking around, not too many students for West Bend West, but this one's popped up in the air to the first baseman, Beckler, and he's going to have a beat on it with his sunglasses on, with the sun in his face. Neenah gets the run back. We are tied. We head to the bottom of the second inning. We'll be right back right after this on Zaleski Sports.
Hey, Fleet Farm fans, you asked, we listened. You wanted lower prices? You got them. In-store, online. We drop prices everywhere. Lower prices on summer favorites like Liquid Pool Shock, Griller's Gold Barbecue Pellets, and Airhead Towables. Lower prices on big-name pet care like Purina Tidy Cats. Lower prices on Valvoline Motor Oils. All because you said so. Look for the bright green price drop signs to find new lower prices on everything you need for everyday life. Only at Fleet Farm.
Looking for a place where everyone feels at home? Welcome to Point Brewery, your family-friendly tap room with something for everyone. From a wide variety of local brews to classic Point sodas for the kids, we've got the perfect pour for everyone. Craving a bite? We've got hot, cheesy Portesi pizzas ready when you are. Whether you're hanging out inside or soaking up the sun in our outdoor beer garden, there's space to unwind. Planning a celebration? Reserve our private event room and make it a gathering to remember. Point Brewery, good times, great taste, all on tap.
Back here for the bottom of the second inning. It's 1-1 between the Rockets and the Spartans. Alongside Matt Peck, I'm Elijah Vinksalata. For the second inning of work comes Gus Weinholzer. Some score updates in D1. Indian Trail with a 3-2 lead over Franklin. And in D2, Whitnell tied with New Berlin Eisenhower, the reigning D2 state champions. A couple of quick score updates there when we head back into this game. Leading off for the Spartans is Landon Wirtz. Wirtz takes in for a strike. The count quickly 0-2 on him. To Wirtz. Fouls this one away. How many foul balls have we had already today? They're
going to be calling for more balls down there.
And usually, how many do you think they have for a game usually? I mean, for sectional, it's probably a lot more.
Well, they have the athletic director keeps most of them, but the umpire will call. Say, hey, I need more baseballs.
There's another one as well right there. Right outside the field of the train tracks. They got some of those outside of the field here. This morning we had a train fly by in the first game. Wirtz and the 0-2 again. Swing and a miss at the breaking ball. And Weinholzer's fired up about it. Gets him to swing at that one. That is strikeout number 3 now for Weinholzer. Now Colton Steinmetz coming up to bat now. The right fielder. And he fouls that one, just out of play right there. Juckum wasn't there for it right there. And we've seen a couple crazy things happen in sectionals today, including our first game of the day with Fond du Lac defeating Germantown, a team that hasn't lost a game, taking low for a ball.
A couple more score updates I can give you. Kettle Moraine Milton just kicked off. They had to move their game to UW Whitewater because of field issues. Brookfield Central trails Wauwatosa East 1-0. St. Joe's of Kenosha leads Jefferson 3-1.
Keep going.
Let's see here. Neenah and West Bend West obviously 1-1. I'm going to get you a Kaukauna versus Kimberly scores. A rivalry's going at it in the sectionals over there in Kimberly. Kaukauna's up 5-0 on Kimberly.
Ooh.
Neenah fans, brace yourself.
1-2 is outside for a ball. 2-2 now on Steinmetz.
So that's the huge score update of the hour right now is Kimberly down 5-0.
Gets him swinging with the sword right there. Back-to-back strikeouts. And all of a sudden, Weinholzer's dialed it in here with the first 2 outs. That's 4 Ks on the day for him now on the mound with the 9-hole hitter, Eli Kopidlansky, coming up to bat now.
Number 10, center fielder, Eli Kopidlansky.
First pitch is taken high for a ball.
Wow, they didn't say he went there?
It looked like he touched his head for a sec, like he was going to challenge that.
Well, he gets ejected if he does that. Or no, you get a warning first, and then you get ejected.
It's funny at first, though, when they try to do it as a joke.
Yeah.
One's taken just low for a ball. Or maybe it's just him adjusting his hat. I might have saw it wrong right there. 2-0 on Kopidlansky.
The Brewer game last night against the A's.
Oh,
There's 14 ABS challenges.
It's crazy. That one hits the right down the middle for a strike.
That umpire scorecard this morning for that game last night was not pretty. And a lot of them were getting overturned, too.
2-1 is lined over, foul to the right field side.
Yeah, we have state softball action on the network tomorrow.
Muskego against Marshfield. Jason Zaleski will be on the call for that. So if anyone in the area wants to listen to Muskego softball, that'll be with our boss Jason Zaleski on the call there. One taken outside for a ball. Count goes to 3-2 now on the 9-hole hitter Kopidlansky. 3-2 delivery is down low for a ball, and he works a 6-pitch walk as we head back to the top of the order. For Maddox.
Shortstop, Maddox
Welzine. Welzine takes in there for a strike. Going well on Welzine. And he tries to throw him back at first. Won't get there in time. Already got 239 people tuning into this game. We had around 750 in that first one towards the end. The runner goes a second. The throw is going to bounce and be not in time. Oh, but he almost got off the bag right there. This is a turf field, so felt like the conditions with a little bit of sprinkles could have made it a little slippery out there, but he's going to be safe out there. 0-2 now on Welzine. Good steal right there for Kopidlansky. Boivin couldn't get the throw over in time. Just kind of took a bounce on that one. 0-2 again is just low for a ball.
Yeah, good take that time by Welzine. Just able to take it outside. A lot of times, you always on 0-2, always look for those waster pitches.
1-2. This one flied in the air. The wind is really pushing that one, and that'll be out of play out of the stadium.
The Neenah first baseman faked me out. I thought he was going to catch it. He kind of put his glove up at first, and then it went way out of play. I'm like,
no, the wind is a factor here. We're not too far from the lake here.
No.
In Manitowoc. Fun fact, the ferries come from out here. The boat ferries.
Well, we're going
across
there
Lake
after.
Michigan. Yeah, that's right. Going to be lined over to right field. The right fielder backing up and making the catch is Green for out number 3. We head to the top of the 3rd inning, still 1-1. West Bend West and Neenah locked up right here on Zalski Sports.
Hey, Fleet Farm fans, you asked, we listened. You wanted lower prices? You got them. In-store, online. We drop prices everywhere. Lower prices on summer favorites like Liquid Pool Shock, Griller's Gold Barbecue Pellets, and Airhead Towables. Lower prices on big-name pet care like Purina Tidy Cats. Lower prices on Valvoline Motor Oils. All because you said so. Look for the bright green price drop signs to find new lower prices on everything you need for everyday life. Only at Fleet Farm.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 180,000 participants here in Wisconsin who take part in high school sports.
Back here for the start of the top of the 3rd inning. 1-1 is our score here in the D1 Sectional 4. Winner of this game goes on to take on the Fond du Lac Cardinals at 4 p.m. It's about 2:10 right now. We're already in the 3rd inning, so I'm saying, I mean, if this game went by faster, like, not saying it has to, obviously, but the time of that game might be adjusted. I mean, what was it, 1 o'clock? 1 o'clock we got done for the first game, and we were able to start at around 1:35-ish. Both teams just had to get their grounders in and throwing. So the Gus Weinholzer, Juckum, and Green due up in the inning. This one, first pitch popped up to the first base side. Beckler making a play on it for out number 1.
Yeah, first pitch, swing away. Seems like there's been a lot for Neenah today.
It's a busy day at first base for Beckler, as that's the second pop-up in a row for him. Cal Juckum reached on an error to second base. It's first time. This time it won't be an error, and it'll get to the gap in left center. That's at least a double, and he slides to second base. Standing up at second is Cal Juckum.
That was quite a throw in.
One-out double. He slid, too, for that one.
Yeah.
At second base or in the outfield with Kopidlansky and Wirtz out there, with ultimately Kopidlansky making the play. Ethan Hallengreen coming up to bat. Now he had a base hit in his first time out.
A nice one-out double that time for Neenah. Able to put some pressure on West Bend West now, putting a runner in scoring position.
Chops this one over foul to the dugout. Looking to make some more damage come by. Taken high out with the curveball right there. One, taken down low as one of the fans chanted mashed potatoes.
Who knows? They must have an inside joke. That's an interesting one.
He just saying something random, right, to get him off rattled. Green, big swing and a miss right there. I think he thought it was a fastball coming. He swung way early on that one. So now 2-2 now on Green. Fouls that one off to the back screen.
Probably looks pretty weird because I know we've been at the Dot-Cons the last 2 years in Oconomowoc. Seeing that stadium empty on sectional day.
And the Dot-Cons playing there today or no?
I don't think so.
This one's grounded over. Foul. Oh, just foul. Wow.
I mean, that just was foul.
Would have easily scored Juckum from second. So it would have went down the line.
A little more to the right and hooked the bag. It would have been fair, and that
2-2 once again on Helen Green. Base hit his first time out, like I said. Swing and a miss. That breaking ball is on point so far for Roll. And there's out number 2 for Shepard coming up. Go ahead.
And this is kind of where West Bend West, they battled back after that double. Now they're just 1 out away.
Those gap doubles are always killers, too.
Yes, we saw Fond du Lac with a lot of those. Especially a lot of base hits up the middle.
A couple long balls, too, from both teams last game.
Yeah.
Haven't seen any yet here as that one's taken high for a ball. See how much more juice Fond du Lac will have in that sectional final game, but I'm sure they still have a lot of adrenaline in them heading into 4 p.m.
Oh, absolutely. That was a really good win for them.
One's taken high for a ball. 2-0 on the Rockets' third baseman. He struck out looking his first time out and already working a pretty good count to start it in his second appearance. It's usually another swing and a miss right there at the breaking ball. Usually the second time around after the first, you see the pitcher a lot better than your first. First time just kind of feel it out. But, I mean, both teams weren't really at the same time, though, because they were going right at it first pitch, swinging.
I know.
2-1 on Shepard. Takes low for a ball. 3-1 now. Roll up to 40 pitches now. 2 2/3 so far for Cullen. 3-1 delivery. Breaking ball hits the corner for a strike.
Yeah, an interesting 3-2 coming up here. We'll see what Roll goes with here.
We'll see if Juckham is on the run here with the full count as well still. Probably have to be a really good head start so he doesn't get thrown out at. It is still live when he runs. 3-2 pitch, he goes. It's taken high. The throw to third. He is out. What a read by Palmer. Dieter Palmer fielding it over to Colin Grass. And that walk is washed. We are to the bottom of the third inning. The Rockets get nothing out of it. Still 1-1 right here on Zaleski Sports.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
My grandparents worked so hard their whole life to keep things nice. You want to make sure that you're getting the job done correctly. At no point did I feel like I wasn't being handled by professionals. They were literally taking it on a surgical level, it seemed. Like they were very, very thorough on every step. I feel like Infinity treated my family with the same respect they would have treated their own. I feel like my house is brand new again.
Back here for the bottom of the third inning. Game 2 of 3 right here on Zaleski Sports. We got sectionals all over the state on the network. Where was the Hudson one at?
Chippewa Falls.
Chippewa Falls. So, I mean, we're all over the state here, and we're not even in the Milwaukee area right now.
Well, here's the thing. As soon as this game ends, I'm going to try to go over there and catch that one. Try to get to there.
What, are you going to take a bullet train over there?
Yes, I'm going to take Spirit Airlines. Oh, wait, it's not a thing no more.
You know, those bullet trains are really going to become a thing soon, man.
Wouldn't be surprised.
Like where they go like over 200 miles an hour almost, or something like that. Colin Roll leading off, grounded it over to the first baseman, Juckham, fielding it for out number 1.
Well, I hope people ride that bullet train, unlike the Milwaukee Hop.
Oh, yeah, that thing, I'll be blatantly honest with you there, I think that one's a mess.
That one is, yeah, it's
Dieter Palmer up.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's up?
Yeah, it's interesting.
I heard they might even get rid of that, too.
Well,
they should.
Wouldn't blame them.
First pitch is in there for a strike. I thought when I was downtown last Friday because I had a concert to go to. I thought when I saw it, I thought it said it was free to ride. Is it now?
Well, because they can't get anybody on it.
It's taken way outside for a ball. people from Neenah probably don't even understand what we're talking about.
Or West Bend probably
That's
kind of
true.
knows. How often do people from West Bend get to downtown Milwaukee? It's about an hour drive.
Some even Germantown is still closer, but
Yeah.
this one's going to be lined over to the right field side. It's slicing foul again, and the wind really just pushing that one out of play. Helen Green tried to make a big run at it, but that one, the wind was like Mother Nature on the wind right there was saying. You just heard it right there too in the mic.
Yeah, that wind is, it's kind of funny. It's off and on. It's humid, but
that wind feels nice with the humidity.
Oh
though.
yeah,
I will say that.
Absolutely. Yeah, we're supposed to get some storms up here, I think too. Well, we're not. We don't live up here, but
not today though.
No, tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow.
Tomorrow and Thursday. Tomorrow and Thursday are going to be some rough ones.
2-2 on Dieter Palmer, and he takes low and works the count full. He's had a good day at the dish so far. He threw out the runner at third after the roll walked the guy. This one's popped up in the air and caught by Juckum for out number 2. I tell you, man, Juckum's having the busiest day of the world right now, man, at first base. Both first basemen, I should say.
Yeah, a lot of good defensive plays by both teams so far today.
It's a P3. Kingston Beekler. Struck out swinging his first time up. Both these teams kind of slowed it down a little bit, Matt Peck, as we head in the bottom of this third inning.
Yeah, it seemed like in the first inning we were just hit. Now we're just ground out, pop fly. Good defense, though, because, once in a while you're in high school still. One of these defenses might break sooner or later.
One's in there for a strike.
And we've seen it today, like with Neenah earlier. Ground out, throw away from the second baseman. So once in a while you will see errors in high school.
This one's grounded over to the second baseman, Pierre, fielding it over to Juckum. 1, 2, 3. They go in the bottom of the third inning. We head to the fourth. 1-1 is our score in this sectional semifinal game on Zaleski Sports.
Hey, Fleet Farm fans, you asked, we listened. You wanted lower prices, you got them. In-store, online, we drop prices everywhere. Lower prices on summer favorites like Liquid Pool Shock, Griller's Gold Barbecue Pellets, and Airhead Towables. Lower prices on big-name pet care like Purina Tidy Cats. Lower prices on Valvoline motor oils. All because you said so. Look for the bright green price drop signs to find new lower prices on everything you need for everyday life. Only at Fleet Farm.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom. On the diamond.
In the pool. On the field. Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah! Be great.
Participate!
Start of the top of the fourth inning right here on Zaleski Sports. Neenah coming up to bat once again. Owen Pierre. James Weiland and Levi. Boys been coming up this inning for the Rockets.
Pierre had a nice double in the left field corner last time up.
Yeah. Was able to find one in the gap, and that one finds the outside corner gap for strike one. 1-1 on Pierre. Pops this one sky high in the air. 3 guys are under it, and it's going to be the shortstop, Welzine, to make the play. Out number 1. I don't know why I said it so nonchalant like that. Out number 1. Now James Weiland coming up to bat. He also had a base hit. I believe there was a bunt the first time out. He lined this one over to the gap to the right center. Cody Platsky going to field it over to second. The throw's cut off. The throw not in time. It's a double. 1-out double for Weiland, and he's a triple and homer away from the cycle.
I was interested to see right there. if he doesn't cut that off and that throw gets all the way there, do they get him?
It might.
It'd have been close. And it was close even with him cutting it off.
1-out double for James Weiland, the center fielder.
Yeah, Neenah in business now. They got a runner on second now in scoring position. Getting that second run in this game could be huge.
Levi Boyven looking to put the Rockets on top for the first time today in the 4th inning with 1 out gone by. Roll up to 46 pitches on the day. And he takes high for the first pitch.
The biggest thing for me is who's going to get the next run here. Will be Neenah scratch one across? Because that next run is going to be a big one. Because, early on it was like, okay, we'll just score at the bottom of the inning. Seems like both pitchers have started to dial in now, so whoever breaks first, what's going on here?
Head coach here, Aaron Nelson, coming in. Wow, I don't know. Explanation on something here. If he's appealing, what is he appealing?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, that's the thing. Well, they might have got the counts wrong here. It's 0-1.
Oh, sorry. I had that wrong too then.
So they fixed the counts there.
Oh, here we
go. This one's lined over to the left fielder for a base hit. Wirtz. They are going to hold Weiland at third. So it saves a run right there, but good job right there from Landon Wirtz to get on it right away. That was a soft liner, though. So
yeah, smart hold by Aaron Nelson, the head coach over there, because I think he's probably throwing it at home plate if he sends him.
Designated hitter Henry St. Clair up to bat now.
Yeah, West Bend West is hoping St. Clair can put it on the ground here, but Neenah's hoping he can do what the rest of the Rockets have been doing so far this inning. Find a hole for a base hit. Because a grounder could get West Bend West out of this inning, keep it 1-1, or else a base hit or even a gap could make it 3-1 in this game.
Roll signals the bunt as I was yawning.
That's a smart play, because if you get the guy from third to move over and kind of send them early, see where that throw goes, then maybe they'll suicide squeeze where they'll have them run in motion and try to score. We've seen Pewaukee do that once or twice on the network when we've had him on.
It worked too sometimes. Yeah. So still runners on the corners. Miller at first, Weiland at third. It's taken down low. What a block by Dieter Palmer.
That was a nice block back there by Palmer. That saved the run for sure, and that saved another runner from going in scoring position.
So foul the way outside the stadium, 1-2 now. The double play still could be in order as well for the Spartans if they could get one through. One-two, runner goes. Pops this one up high in the air to right field. Steinmetz gonna make, no, it's gonna get off the glove of the center fielder or second baseman Abrish, and the runner scores. Miller's gonna get all the way from first to third, and the throw is not in time. Aaron Nelson fired up at third base, and they get a run off of that, and some miscommunication between Steinmetz and Abrish. Abrish, I'm assuming he probably called him off last second and try to make it right there, and it went off his glove.
That's a costly mistake for West Bend West. But sometimes it happens when you miscommunicate out there. One guy thinks they got the ball, and the other one falls, and you're like, oh.
I don't know. You think that was deep enough either if they caught that to tag?
I think
it was kind of like shallow mid outfield.
I think he would have tried it, considering that runs were hard to come by in this game.
Or at least try to get a lead there. They're gonna score. That's an error, though, right?
Mhm.
They have to score that error. Now mound visit here from the pitching coach. While he does that, we will give some score updates here. Kettle Moraine with a 1-0 lead on Milton. Marquette with a 4-0 lead on Greenfield. Whitnell with a 3-1 lead on New Berlin Eisenhower. Franklin still up 6-3 on Indian Trail. Tosa East up 1-0 on Brookfield Central. And that's all I got for now. Let's see some of our games on Zaleski Sports.
What are those Spash Panthers are doing?
They are, last time I checked, they were winning. They're up 3-0 in the bottom of the 5th inning, the Spash Panthers.
Kaukauna continues to impress over there in Kimberly. They're up 7-0 in the 5th inning over Kimberly.
We don't have that game, right?
No, we don't have that game. Bayport Radio does, though.
Good for them. Shout out to Gary. Chris Learman. Jeez. Holy cow. Chris Learman. Shout out to him.
Make sure you sleep tonight.
Yeah, I will.
Me too.
Back to the top of the order. Matt Krause takes that on that outside corner for a strike. Still only one out gone by. And that one's in the dirt. Another great block by Palmer. He's been kind of saving a few runs out there. Neenah could get something in the gap here. It's going to be a 4-1 game in a hurry. And that one gets past Palmer this time, and Miller comes home, and he will score. St. Clair advances a second. It's 3-1 Neenah.
Neenah's starting to break this open a little bit here.
We were just talking about how good Dieter Palmer was doing behind the dish, and one got past him. That breaking ball is getting all over the place so far for Roll. Scoring that one on a wild pitch.
Still only one out.
And that one is outside for a ball on 5 pitches. So Krause reaches on first and second, 1 out for Gus Weinholzer. Weinholzer lined out to second and popped up to first, his first 2 times up. First pitch, this taken outside for a ball. Throw back to second. Oh, big lead right there for Weinholzer.
You got to be ready when you're out there on base. You never know when a pitcher or catcher will throw back. Catcher's throwing across the diamond like that to do a pickoff. That's risky, though, at times. But, hey, sometimes it'll work.
Squares for bunt again, and that one's popped up foul. Watch out, Aaron Nelson. Yeah, if they get another 1 or 2 runs here, that'll be a really good spot with how the offenses have gone so far today.
Yeah, that's for sure.
1-1 delivery, signaled bunt, and pulls it back for a ball. 2-1 now on Weinholzer. And he signals bunt again, pops it up, and it's fouled once again. So I don't know. The last couple times he's bunted, it hasn't gone the right way. So I think he's going to have to square up here.
Yeah, the last couple times they bunted, West Bend West, they've been in the air, but they just haven't been able to get there because they've been way over by the dugout.
We've seen a couple of those already today in both games where some miscommunication with whoever's calling the ball in the field, right?
Mm-hmm.
That just shows how costly that is to teams and games, right?
Yes. Communication is key in baseball.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3 swinging. And Weinholzer goes down. And now Cal Juckum hit a double into the gap his last time up in the left center gap. Juckum looking to repeat what he did his last at bat.
Yeah, Neenah can tack on one more run here even. That's a 3-run lead.
Roll up to 62 pitches now. And the first pitch just misses on the outside corner for a ball. One and 0. Takes high for a ball. Two-0. Pops this one up high in the air, fouled over to the parking lot.
It's going to be an interesting sequence here to see how long the Spartans roll with roll. Ooh. Whoops. But
that was on purpose.
Well, no, it wasn't actually, but just thinking about it, you know. Now they're 3-1 right now.
2-1, he steps off the mound. Two-1 is just outside for a ball. 3-1 now on him. Could have set up a bases loaded date with Ethan Green. Gotta be careful with this pitch here. 3-1 is grounded foul. Just down the line again, and Juckum shaking his head no, because he wanted that one. Wanted that one to slice a little bit more right.
Yeah, that's a 4-1 game for sure. If it sliced a little bit more right, depending on if it
gets all the way down the line, that could have even be 2 right there.
Yeah.
2 more.
I mean, 3-1 is big in this game. I'm interested to see what West Bend.
3-2 is flown high in the air to deep center field, and it gets behind the center fielder, Kopitlansky. 2 will score. Juckum diving his way over to third. It's a 2-run triple, and the Neenah Rockets open this game up and break it open. It's 5-1. That one was carrying. Almost, he hit it to the deepest part of the park too, right there. So
yeah, that
center field.
That one just kept on flying. You're like, oh, is that ever going to land? And it did. And I think here's where the pitching change is going to come.
We'll see what it is. Well, I think they already talked with him this inning too, right? So this is definitely the pitching change here. Or will it? Yeah, I think he's giving the ball. Roll will stay in the game, I think, but will be in the field for the rest of the way. Step aside for a sec during the pitching change. Back here as the West Bend West Spartans are going to put Colin Grass in the game. Roll will move over to third. They're going to do a swap right there as Grass started over at third base. Juckum with an RBI triple right before they had to pull Roll. It's a 5-1 lead for Neenah, and This is the type of game where it seems like, I mean, with how big their lead, or this is a big lead right now for how minimum the hits have come by today for essentially, I guess, both teams until up to this point where Neenah put a 4th spot up so far, and they could even get one more right here, or even 2 if they get generous with the homer.
Yeah, Neenah's got themselves in a really good spot right now.
Ethan Hellengreen coming up to bat now. Hellengreen, oh, almost gets hit by a pitch right there. Hellengreen, strikeout and a base hit the first time up. This one is popped up in the air to left field, and it'll be playable for Wirtz. 4 out, number 3. The Rockets plate 4 and have a convincing 5-1 lead now as we head to the bottom of the 4th inning right here on Zaleski Sports.
We're back with better halves. Jane is looking for a better health plan. Jane?
I need someone who'll make time for me. So, how would you two get to know me?
You want time? I'll keep you on hold all night long.
He sounds gross.
Jane, I'm Steve from security. I won't treat you like a number. I've got award-winning service and coverage made just for you.
Now that's better. Next up, networks.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fear, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Back here for the bottom of the 4th inning alongside Matt Peck, I'm Elijah Vinksalata. Game 2 of 3 in Sectional 4 in Division 1 in the WIAA. Winner will punch their ticket to Monday, or winner of this and winner of the 4 p.m. game as that one falls for a base hit. Leading it off, Chase Abrish. Brash gets a base hit to start it off, and maybe now that Neenah's got a couple hits, West Bend will say we want to do some now too. With Colin Grass, the pitcher, coming up now.
Has to be the mentality, that's for sure. Don't want to quit just yet. It's only the bottom of the 4th.
Weinholzer in his 4th inning of outing. That one's line down the line. It's a fair ball. Oh, just foul.
Yeah, I was going to say that just hit the other side of the line, barely. But it did.
And you talk about a game of inches, right? Did we see the way that bounced, though? It bounced right on the white, too.
Yeah.
The MLB, you can't even review that either, right? No foul. I wonder why they do that.
Because say they called foul.
Yeah.
What if they call it fair, then what did they do? Say you challenge it.
That's
where do you
true.
put the runner?
That's true. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, I mean, you could put him at second, I guess, because if it goes down the line, you're most likely to go to second.
Consider a ground rule double at that point,
Yeah,
then?
I think that's what they'd have to do if they did that. But say it bounces off the wall and the guy only gets a single. That's the tough part.
It almost clips Grass. Weinholzer up to 57 pitches. 3 innings, 3 hits, 1 run, 1 walk, and 4 Ks. Pops this one up high in the air. The catcher, Boyven, makes the play on it for out number 1. A lot of pop-outs today.
Yeah, seems like it.
Left fielder Landon Wirtz coming up. He struck out swinging his first time out. Weinholzer done a really good job taking care of the bottom of the lineup. 4 out of the 6 batters from 3 to 9 have struck out. Just taking low for a ball on Wirtz. We're just on the outside corner for a ball. Left side, playing it a little bit in for Weinholzer. And he's going to ground this one over. Double play ball. 6-4-3 double play right there. Routine. And the Rockets get out of it. We head to the top of the 5th inning. Still 5-1. Neenah leads. We'll be right back with you right after this on Zaleski Sports.
Hey, you're tuned in to Better Halves.
Skip, I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way. So, what are your favorite local date spots?
Oh, yeah, I know like all the date spots in Eclair.
Jane, I'm Steve from Security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
By the way, Doug, it's Eau Claire. I have a dozen Eclairs in my dressing room.
At Ridgestop Exteriors, we're more than your average home improvement company. We're your neighbors, and for over 20 years, we've been trusted and proudly serving right here in your community. Customer service is our #1 goal. Call now for your free estimate.
Ridgetop Exteriors.
Back here for the start of the top of the 5th inning. A 6-4-3 double play. And 1 runner left on base for the West Bend West Spartans is all in the bottom of the 4th inning. Neenah still leads by 5 in the sectional game. Winner of this game goes on to take on Fond du Lac at 4 p.m. We will have the game no matter what, even if that scenario comes through with 2 FEA teams.
Yes. No matter what, the game is on at 4 or whatever time it ends up happening. It's probably not going to be 4 o'clock. I'd say 4:15, 4:30. It depends what time we get done here.
Spikes that one in the dirt. Colin Grass still on the mound for West Bend West. One and one. This one's lined over to the shortstop. Good play by Welzine, and it's fielded over, and good pick by Beckler for out number 1. The 4-3 ground out. Or 6-3 ground out. Owen Pierre coming up to bat now. Chops this one over. It's fair. Over to Colin. Roll throws that one way away. I wouldn't have even tried to throw it there because he was far out of that one. And Pierre's going to get the second on the infield error right there and throwing it away.
Didn't mean to do that there, but I was just like, I thought at first the way that ball came off, I thought maybe he actually had a chance. I thought, oh.
It's like the way it bounced, though.
Yeah, just the way that ball was going, the way sailing is like.
He had a hop on it.
Yeah. I'd eat that. That's what they say in baseball. Don't worry.
Eat it.
Yeah, you eat it. I would have ate that if I'd known if I was gonna overthrow it, because just then you end up doing is giving him an extra base.
I understand why he wanted to make the play though, because this is a winner go home game. But at the same time, it is a winner go home game, so you might have to play conservative. Curveball right down the middle for a strike on James Weiland, the center fielder. He is 2 for 2 on the day, a base hit and a double. I brought it up earlier. I mean, there is a chance, I mean, if he does it here, but he's a triple and a homer away from a cycle.
Wow.
One misses outside for a ball.
That one just missed that time.
1-1 on Weiland. Fouls that one away into the train tracks.
Ladies and gentlemen, I know after this game, no matter what the final score is, you just wait about 10 to 20 minutes. We'll get a stream uploaded for the next game. The Zaleski Sports office is who makes the graphics, so obviously we got to know who wins this game first and all that.
And yours truly, you, Matt Peck, you'll be on the call for this sectional final championship.
I don't know, because I'm going home.
Yeah, all right, I'll take it.
I'm walking home.
Then after that, it's bye-bye till football season.
I'm walking home.
2-2 on Wyland, and he grounds this one over to Abrish at second base. Only one play at first, and they get him. Pierre advances to third base. 2 outs gone by. Levi Boyven coming back up now. Third plate appearance. Had a base hit his last time out. He takes high for a ball to start it. Apple Watch is telling me to stand.
And you can tell it no. I'm kidding.
I'm going to be sitting a lot later after our last game, too.
I love how the Apple Watches can tell you that kind of stuff. That's kind of cool.
Technology.
Yes, technology.
Oh, this one is hammered to left center field. That one is backing off the bottom of the wall, and it ricochets off the top. And it's a RBI double. Pierre scores. It's 6-1 Neenah. Be an RBI double from Levi Boven. He tattooed that ball right there. Didn't get out, but I'll tell you, Neenah's hitting the ball hard. They're just hitting it deep.
Yeah,
to left and right center each time. Because if that ball was a little bit more left, that would have been gone. 6-1, and now it's kind of danger zone already for West Bend West.
Oh, absolutely. They got to come back and respond when they come back to bat. And it's 6-1 right now. Neenah's still bad, and they could make this 7 or 8-1 still this inning.
Sure, part of Neenah's motivation was seeing that one of their conference rivals was going to make it to the sectional final.
Like our further south conference rival, too.
Yeah. It's taken high for a ball. 2-1.
I love that conference because it just seems like Fond du Lac is so spaced out from everybody else. So far south.
They're not terribly far from Oshkosh.
No, it's just when you look at like the Fox Valley, like the actual.
They just got to go through Winnebago.
Yeah.
They got to
take the boat. Take the boat through Winnebago.
Ooh, big swing and a miss right there from Henry St. Clair, who grounded out and reached on an error. That was the one that kind of set the tone for the 4-run inning last time up when St. Clair popped that one up to shallow right field, and Abrish and Steinmetz couldn't call on it, and it fell out the glove and started the whole mess for the Spartans. Miller at second base. 1-2 to St. Clair, and he steps off.
One interesting fact about Lake Winnebago, it is extremely shallow. Even though that thing is like huge, like you can't even see across it because it's so big. But yeah, it's like
how deep are we talking? Like the water is?
It's nothing like a normal lake. It's still deep, but not like
Whoa! Sorted him with the high fastball right there, and we head to the bottom of the 5th inning. Neenah plates one more via an RBI double from Levi Boyven. We head to the bottom of the 5th inning. 6-1 Rockets, right here on Zaleski Sports.
Coaches teach your kids to dream. Coaches teach your kids to overcome. Coaches teach your kids good sportsmanship. Coaches teach your kids proper technique. But who teaches your coaches?
Hey, Fleet Farm fans, you asked, we listened. You wanted lower prices? You got them. In-store, online. We drop prices everywhere. Lower prices on summer favorites like Liquid Pool Shock, Griller's Gold Barbecue Pellets, and Airhead Towables. Lower prices on big-name pet care like Purina Tidy Cats. Lower prices on Valvoline Motor Oils. All because you said so. Look for the bright green price drop signs to find new lower prices on everything you need for everyday life. Only at Fleet Farm.
Back here for the start of the bottom of the 5th inning. Matt Peck is alongside me. I'm Elijah Vanxalata. Colton Steinmetz leading off. He struck out his first time and right away gets a base hit, and the first pitch swings keep on coming for Coach Roach and his squad.
Nice piece of hitting that time from Steinmetz.
Just shortened up on his swing right there and got right to it, right up the gap. Center field gap, and Eli Kopidlansky walked his first time up. This is the time of the game where West Bend West wants to get some damage, and that's a double play ball. Pierre Krause, Juckum, double play. Score it 4-6-3, and just like that, another big double play for Neenah.
This Neenah defense has been terrific today.
Oh, man. They're going to need that, too, if they advance to that next game as well.
Yeah, hot-handed Fond du Lac team they'll be facing next game.
Knew right away, right when that went on the ball right to Pierre, I knew that was a double play ball. It's taken high, and that erases that leadoff base hit right away.
Yeah.
That's how fast it could turn, right? So now we're back to the top of the order. Maddox, Welzine. Takes in for a strike down the middle. 1-2 on Welzine. Weinholzer doing a fantastic job. Pops this one up in the air with the help of his defense, and Juckum plays it. A double play and another pop out. Gets him through this inning. 4 innings in a row with scoreless ball for Weinholzer, and they are looking in good shape as we head to the top of the 6th inning. Still 6-1 Neenah leads on West Bend West.
Looking for a place where everyone feels at home? Welcome to Point Brewery, your family-friendly tap room with something for everyone. From a wide variety of local brews to classic Point sodas for the kids, we've got the perfect pour for everyone. Craving a bite? We've got hot, cheesy Portesi pizzas ready when you are. Whether you're hanging out inside or soaking up the sun in our outdoor beer garden, there's space to unwind. Planning a celebration? Reserve our private event room and make it a gathering to remember. Point Brewery, good times, great taste, all on tap.
Hey, Fleet Farm fans, you asked, we listened. You wanted lower prices? You got them. In-store, online. We drop prices everywhere. Lower prices on summer favorites like Liquid Pool Shock, Griller's Gold Barbecue Pellets, and Airhead Towables. Lower prices on big name pet care like Purina Tidy Cats. Lower prices on Valvoline motor oils. All because you said so. Look for the bright green price drop signs to find new lower prices on everything you need for everyday life. Only at Fleet Farm.
Start at the top of the 6th inning here. Last 2 innings of ball.
There you go.
Last 2 innings of baseball.
Oh, he's not doing it no more.
As one of the young Neenah Junior Knights fans was trying to start the wave at first.
He's back in the audience.
Stand up for a sec here. Get some. I'm gonna listen to my Apple Watch.
All right.
Colin Grass remaining on the mound here for the 6th inning. And that one gets way away from him right there. Leading off for the Rockets is the top of the order, Matt Krause. Neenah up to 9 hits on the day. West Bend West with 4. I don't know why, but in my head I almost called it West Bend West Homestead because I just happened to have it on my mind when I saw the red colors. Neenah Rockets came off of a win against Hartford last week, Thursday, 10-3. As this one is hit high in the air to deep left field. Bye-bye, baseball. What a bat flip right there. And that ball is way out of here for Krause. Krause. Wow.
That thing was demolished, yeah.
You talk that if you define a perfect swing in an MLB The Show game, that was it right there.
Yeah.
Because that sounded great, and he's going to celebrate it with this team. Wow. Just absolutely destroyed that baseball. And if it was bad before for West Bend West, it might be even worse now. 6-run game. Get 4 more runs here, could start to trout with that run rule territory for Neenah. Gus Weinholzer coming up. I mean, these sectionals, if everything stands right now, we'd get a 3-4 seeded sectional final.
Yeah, that kind of reminds me of that Arrowhead sectional where every underdog was
It's taken in
winning.
there for a strike on Weinholzer.
If it keeps up on the underdog pace today, I'm sorry. Well, I'm not going to speak anything yet, but if it keeps up on the underdog pace, then Fond du Lac is going to like themselves today.
Maybe that trend will continue. I mean, if they make it to state too, we'll see what they give them over there.
Yeah.
Either one of those teams too, but I mean, both teams have good wins on their resume, right?
Oh yeah.
I mean, you said as that one's taken high, you said Fond du Lac. I mean, they defeated Kimberly early on in the year. Neenah's had a couple good wins as well around the whole area. They beat Kaukauna at least once, right?
They've had some good wins, that's for sure. And that's why that Fond du Lac team was sneaky dangerous.
Defeated Hortonville as well. That one's going to fall slicing foul.
But, you know, it's the part that's is just insane to me is, like, you know, Kaukauna, look what they're turning on right now against their rival Kimberly.
That's even crazier.
They couldn't beat them all year. It was a 2-1 low-scoring game every time, and now they are. Let's check that score because I haven't checked on it in a while.
Swing and a miss, strike 3 on Weinholzer in this top of the 6th inning. There's only 2 more chances left for West Bend West too to get 6 runs as well, so that makes it even harder.
Yeah.
Cal Juckham coming up to bat now. Juckham tripled his last time out, 2-run triple to get that rally going.
Yeah, Kaukauna has extended their lead 9-0 over Kimberly.
Yeah, they're about to run rule them.
And Kimberly is down to their final out.
And this one's grounded over to Beckler. Fielding over to the pitcher Grass for out number 2.
It's bottom of the 7, 2 outs. Kaukauna up 9-0 on Kimberly. So 1 more out, and Kaukauna will be sectional final bound, and they'll play Bayport over at Kimberly. That's probably the closest D1 sectional to here.
Yep. Ethan Hallengreen coming up to bat for his 4th at-bat. Hallengreen, base hit and a strikeout today. This one lined hard, sharply, but caught in center field by Kopinlansky for out number 3. A no-doubter home run for the leadoff hitter, Matt Krause, to put him up to give him 1 more extra insurance run. We head to the bottom of the 6th inning. Will West Bend West have a big rally in them? We'll find out after this on Zaleski Sports.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 180,000 participants here in Wisconsin who take part in high school sports.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
All right, we're back here for the bottom of the 6th inning. I'm Elijah Vanksalata with Matt Peck. First pitch, grounder for out number 1.
I thought I'd give you a big score update from the from the Milwaukee area. That New Berlin Eisenhower just jumped ahead of Whitnell 4-3 in the bottom of the 6th.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be hard to beat Pewaukee, though. I think.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good game down there.
Yeah, it's gonna be a great game, though, for sure. Both those teams split the series. We didn't do one of those games this year, right? Pewaukee versus Eisenhower.
Yeah. No, we didn't.
Whoa, this one is hit high in the air to deep left field. A bat flip, and that spot ball's gone. Palmer says, I'm going to palm this one over the fence. 7-2, West Bend West trying to get some momentum back. So the long ball is starting to play a factor again, Matt Peck, in this game.
Yeah, that was launched. That was an...
He knew it right away, too, because he bat flipped that
yeah,
almost not even 5 seconds after he hit that.
Typically, if you bat flip it, you got to know it's going out.
Krause, when he did it, it was he I think he admired it because how far he hit it, and then he threw it up in the air and flipped it perfect circle. So now after the home run, this one's going to be grounded over to the shortstop Krause, over to Juckham for out number 2. Still a 5-run game though for the home run from Dieter Palmer.
Outside of the home run, it's been a really good outing so far for Weinholzer of Neenah.
He could go the whole game. He's at 70 right now.
Yeah, he could.
And look at how huge that would be for a sectional final game where you have your whole pitching staff ready.
And Fond du Lac, a team that had to use extra pitchers because of going to extra innings with Germantown.
Chase Abrush up to bat right now. He is 1 for 2 on the day with a base hit his last time out. And he lines this one over to the right field side for a base hit. Helen Green will field it. 2 hits in the inning for Beckler. As a matter of fact, we were just talking about you were talking about how we were going to update our going to state graphics.
Yeah, we just got an email about that saying
got them uploaded.
Yeah, I'm going to have to put those in after.
Wonder, this one's going to be grounded over to the shortstop Krause, back over to Juckham for out number 3. 5-3, 6-3 ground out. And 1 home run for the catcher, Dieter Palmer, is all. It's a 5-run game, 7-2. Neenah leads as we head to the top of the 7th inning right after this on Zaleski Sports.
My grandparents worked so hard their whole life to keep things nice. You want to make sure that you're getting the job done correctly. At no point did I feel like I wasn't being handled by professionals. They were literally taking it on a surgical level, it seemed. Like they were very, very thorough on every step. I feel like Infinity treated my family with the same respect they would have treated their own. I feel like my house is brand new again.
Hey, Fleet Farm fans, you asked, we listened. You wanted lower prices? You got them. In-store, online. We drop prices everywhere. Lower prices on summer favorites like Liquid Pool Shock, Griller's Gold Barbecue Pellets, and Airhead Towables. Lower prices on big-name pet care like Purina Tidy Cats. Lower prices on Valvoline motor oils. All because you said so. Look for the bright green price drop signs to find new lower prices on everything you need for everyday life. Only at Fleet Farm.
We welcome you guys back for the top of the 7th inning. 7-2 ball games, combined 16 hits for this game in total, 10 for Neenah and 6 for West Bend West. Winner of this game once again takes on Fond du Lac at around, my guess estimate would be 4:30 right now.
Yeah.
For the sectional final, and 2 teams will remain to punch their ticket for the 1 to Appleton next Monday. Right now, if it stands, it'll be an all Fox Valley sectional final. This one grounded over to Cullen Grass. What a throw right there over to Beckler for out number 1.
Yeah, that was a good throw.
Yeah, he lasered that throw. Roll, beg your pardon, is at third base that made the play. That was a great play by him. got mixed up with him and Grass. Grass still on the mound, only 31 pitches. Hasn't done too bad, only given up a few runs. Mainly the home run last inning, last inning, yep. Owen Pierre coming up to bat. That was Landon Shepard who grounded out last time. It's taken in there for strike 1-1 on Pierre. Had a double early on in this one. And he grounds this one up.
Nice play.
And fielded it through the gap to the shortstop, Welzine. Give it to Beckler for out number 2.
Yeah, Welzine had a nice, movement there, cutting across over the middle to make that play. It was a nice play over there across the middle.
Now James Wineland coming up to bat now. Single and double and a ground out in 3 plate appearances. This might be the last few at-bats. Oh, drilled him right in the back.
You can hear
and
that
he
one.
eats it right away. And
he's like,
throws his bat out.
Hey, okay, no problem. I'm going to run down the first.
I wonder if they do it because they get mad that it happened.
Sometimes I think so, yeah.
We've never seen a brawl before in high school baseball.
I don't think many people want to see that.
I don't know. The only time I remember seeing a brawl in calling a game was the Fiserv event a couple of years ago.
Well, yeah.
That was different.
I won't comment.
I'll stop there too. They are. I mean, coaching arguments are funny though.
Oh yeah, we've seen those before.
This one popped up high in the air to right field. Backing up on it is Steinmetz, and he makes the play. 1, 2, 3, the Rockets go. Last chance for West Bend West. They got to get 5. Let's see if they can get it right after this on Zaleski Sports.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom. On the diamond.
In the pool. On the field. Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah! Be great.
Participate!
We're back with better halves. Jane is looking for a better health plan. Jane?
I need someone who'll make time for me. So, how would you two get to know me?
You want time? I'll keep you on hold all night long.
He sounds gross.
Jane, I'm Steve from Security. I won't treat you like a number. I've got award-winning service and coverage made just for you.
Now that's better. Next up, networks.
Back here for the start of the bottom of the 7th inning in this sectional semifinal game. The last call-ups for West Bend West. It'll be Colin Grass, Landon Wirtz, and Steinmetz. 6, 7, and 8 due up this inning. Starting off with the pitcher Grass, who grounded out and popped up to the catcher in his first 2 plate appearances. Neenah looking for 3 more outs from a date with their conference rival Fond du Lac in the sectional final at around 4 o'clock. It's taken low for a ball, 2-0 on Wirtz. Beg your pardon, it's 7, 8, 9 due up right now. Wirtz, Steinmetz, and Kopidletsky. Almost gets hit right there, but kind of backs out the way, but it was a strike at the top of the zone. 2-1 now on Landon Wirtz, who struck out, grounded out into double play, and that one's also in there for strike. So from 2-0 to 2-2 now. Coming up, ladies and gentlemen, Nasonville Dairy post-game show. No interview just yet. We'll save that for the last game.
Yes.
For the plaque ceremony. That one's way outside behind the head of Wirtz, but I'll give a quick recap after we play the ad of the game. So stay tuned for that. 3-2. Just missed him, and it's ball 4. Leadoff man on, and an important one right there. Weinholzer still on the mound, too, for Neenah. He's up to 79 pitches now. Gotta feel like, yep, Neenah's got a guy up just in case.
Always have to, just in case. You never know. Like
5-run lead is still, I mean, kind of close. It's not. I mean, if you get 1 or 2 more guys on, it'll become really interesting.
Yeah, that's when you're Neenah, you don't want that to happen. That's for sure.
So now Steinman's coming up. Steinman's had a base hit his last time out. And Steinman's lifts this one over to the left field side, and it goes over the head, and it bounces over, a ground rule double. And it's a walk and a ground rule double to start the 7th inning. And just like we said with Germantown, these West Bend West Spartans aren't going to give up without a fight either.
This is where things going to get interesting, especially if they can get a base hit here.
Well, we're going to get a mound visit right here from Coach Aaron Nelson. Let's see if he pulls him here. I think he's gonna say maybe you get a few more here, right?
Yeah,
I mean, if you get a base hit right now, it becomes a 3-run game, just like that. That's why we never speak too soon about final scores.
This is high school, yeah. You don't speak too soon about that. That's for sure.
Teams can score big innings.
Oh, absolutely.
And when your season's on the line, I'm sure Coach Roach on West Bend West was telling them, we got to go out with a bang here and try something here. At least go down swinging, right?
Yes.
They want to at least put up a fight through this last inning. And now they're catching up in the hit count. All of a sudden, that West Bend West faithful starting to make some noise now a little bit.
And your Weinholzer watch, because West Bend West tends to travel on the first pitch.
Big swing. Yeah, you called it right there, right?
Yep.
Right on cue.
They seem like they're always attacking on that first pitch.
Kopidlansky swinging on that breaking ball. He was the one that grounded out to second base and had a double play his last time out. And this one's going to be in line. It's going to fall for a base hit.
Oh, boy.
The runner from third scores. Here's the other one. It's a 3-run game and a 2-run single for Kopidlansky. Wirtz and Steinmetz score the runs.
We
got a ball game.
Let's be honest, though. I mean, West Bend West has only lost 1 game all year. You can't really count them out. They've found ways to win games that they've even struggled in.
And now, Coach, this is the second mound visit, so I think he's done now. Yeah, he is. What an outing, though. 6 innings of 2-run ball. Then that'll be it for the day for Gus Weinholzer. His final line is 6 innings, 8 hits, 4 runs, 3 earned, 2 walks, and 4 Ks. He did a lot to keep that where it was early.
Well, sometimes the issue is after a while is, once you see somebody so many times when you're pitching, like when you pitch and you see somebody so many times, it just becomes easier to get hits off them because you're kind of used to their rhythm, and that's, I think, what's happening with Weinholzer. West Bend West finally got tempoed up and he was getting hits, so it's a good decision by Aaron Nelson to pull him before it becomes too late.
Finished with 82 pitches. I don't think he'll be available for the sectional final game.
No, I wouldn't think so.
82 pitches he threw, like I said. I already said that, right? I don't know. I was just making sure I said that.
Yeah, you said that.
So now the new pitcher coming into the game is Connor Amsler, trying to finish it off the righty. He'll get – this is the big part. West Bend West has the top of the order up now, too. Ooh. So they'll start it off with Maddox Welzine. Reached on his first time out. He had a base hit. And how about that, too? You're down by 5, get 2 back quickly, no outs still, and the tying run is on deck.
Yeah, that's...
So that's... All right, here we go. Welzine is West Bend West faithful. They are making a lot of noise now. And Neenah's side is kind of eerie right now. Oh, that one gets past the catcher. Boyven and the Kopidlansky advances a second, so the double play is out of reach now. Oh, man. This is getting interesting.
Oh, yeah, for sure. They can get a base hit here. It's a 2-run game.
1-0 to Welzine, and ooh, it almost hit him.
Yeah, Neenah's got a long ways to go here. They're up 3 runs still, but
no outs still,
yeah,
too.
no outs. That's the thing. You won't got it out on the scoreboard yet. Then
this would be a crazy comeback if they somehow pulled this off. 2-0 delivery. That one hits the zone for a strike. Like I'm looking at all of Neenah's fans right now. They're just like, they're putting their hands on their heads right now.
I would be too.
They are like stressing through this one right here. They still got to get 3 outs. 2-1. Just hits that right corner for a strike. So now from 2-0 to 2-2, Amsler has reworked himself into the count. Let's see what Welzine has. 2-2. This one's going to be grounded over. The runner's going to go to third. They're not going to make a play. Krause's going to make it to first, though, for out number 1 to Juckham. Big first out.
Yeah, that's a huge out there. And Krause obviously want to make sure he set his feet correctly and make that throw and make sure that he gets him out, because the last thing you need to do is throw the ball away. And
Colin Rell coming up 0 for 3 today, but he looks to change that right now as he takes one in for a strike. Cole Amsler looking to be like Connor Amsler looking to be like the fire hydrant right now, trying to put out the fire. That one just misses low for a ball. I think if you're West Bend West, all you need right now is just get that one runner on, right?
just
so
think
you
about
can try
it.
to tie it.
They're one batter away from the tying run.
That one is taken low for a ball. And coming up soon, now if Roll gets on, Mr. Home Run hitter Dieter Palmer comes up to bat again. He hit one to the right center, or left center, I should say. 2-1. This one's line fair down the line. It's a 2-run game. Roll on his way to second. It's an RBI double, and the tying run comes up to bat. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I think Neenah's going to be running somebody into the bullpen here any minute here, just in case.
And now the tying run comes up to bat, and it's the guy who hit the home run last time out, and Dieter Palmer. We've got a game here, folks. Did he get to third too, or what happened there? Is he hurt, or wait? What happened?
They put him at third. Oh, they're going to call an interference, I think, obstruction.
Oh, wow. So they're going to have him at third?
Yeah, they're going to put him at third base now. So
it's a double and advance the third on an obstruction. And I'm sure Coach Roach right here is telling them to swing away.
Yeah, I mean, you got
run.
You got your power guy at the plate who hit one out just a little bit ago. So now it's your opportunity right here to possibly go again. And if you're Aaron Nelson, you're probably extremely nervous now because that's 3 runs already given up, and it's only been 1 out passed here in this.
Palmer, the tying run at the plate. West Bend West looking to complete an unbelievable comeback to tie, and that one is taken high for a ball.
Palmer's going to wait for his pitch as well. He's not going to probably try to chase anything too high. He's going to wait for that. He can somehow get a juicy-looking fastball.
1-0 delivery is taken low in the dirt for a ball. So it looks like so far in this at-bat, Connor Amsler is playing this at-bat conservative. He's got the pencil bat, or looked like it at first. That one's taken low for a ball, and I don't think they're going to pitch to him. But I do think if he gets a really good fastball right here, he rips it away and gets a green light.
Yeah, I wouldn't take a chance at pitching to him because you never know. I mean, you give him a good-looking pitch, this game could be tied.
3-0 is in there for a strike. Wow, we really turned out to have 2 really good games on here so far.
Yes, and we still have 1 more. You never know what the next game could hold.
It could be crazy. 3-1. Amsler's 3-1 delivery is high. Ball 4, and now the winning run comes up to bat for West Bend West.
Goodness.
Oh, my goodness. Kingston Beckler had a base hit his last time out, and
Aaron Nelson's probably thinking, man, this is the 3rd time I'm coming out here already this inning. And he's bringing another pitcher out already.
Yeah, then smart.
You have to.
This is a winner-go-home game, and so if you were to tell me that in the beginning of this inning that West Bend West was going to threaten like this, I would have called you crazy. But you got to give credit. That must have been a really good message right there for Blake Roach in that dugout for West Bend West. He probably told his seniors too, right? Probably told his seniors especially, you know what? Just keep the fight going. 5 runs isn't too far away as we think. And what do you think he's telling him right here at
Telling
the
him
plate?
the same thing. He goes, just be confident like the rest of your teammates. I mean, everybody else has gone up there and swung confidently, so you should as well.
Here's the thing, though, right? There's a new pitcher coming in, but the double play still in order for Neenah to finish this one off. I'm sure they would be so relieved if they got that right now.
Yeah.
And West Bend West, they got some speed on the bags as well, so let's see if they will send. It's going to be Bratz.
Well, Neenah should be glad, over the last couple of innings they got a couple insurance runs because they could be looking at a tie game here if they didn't score in some of these innings here. Like, for instance, in the 6th, they got a 1 run. If they didn't get that 1 run, it would be a 1-run game right now. I mean, we could speak out of fruition, but this game could be tied here. If this ball gets in the gap here, there's a chance this game is tied here, 7-7. But there's also a chance if you put it on the ground here, Neenah goes away and walks to the sectional final with a 7-5 win. So there's a lot coming up here that's going to be huge.
This has turned into an absolute master class of a game.
Who's the hitter?
Kingston Beckler, 0 for 3, but can he be a hero and put a charge into a ball? That one's taken low for a ball. The new pitcher is Juckum.
Yep.
Prince moving over to first to take over his spot over there. Juckum getting a couple big throws here. He's looking for a ground ball to finish it. 1-0. That one's line. Oh, man.
That was
Just
close.
fouled down the line. We've had a lot of those today in both games.
That one was close because that's at least 7-6.
Well, that easily gets Bratz over to third,
Yes.
too. And that probably even gets Beckler over to second. There we go. 1-1. This one, that's a double play ball. Pierre going to field it over to second. They're only going to get 1 out of it.
I don't know. They're going to call interference there. He took him out. I'm surprised. It might have been too late. Oh, it might have been too late because they might have said he not had a chance to make the throw over. It's going to be at least 2 outs, but he took him out. That was dangerous doing that because you almost cost your team the game right there, taking him out right there.
7-6 now on that ground out.
Ooh, that was risky.
So they could end it though here, or?
I mean, he took him out, and if you typically take the second baseman out, it's an automatic double play. But it maybe determines if he doesn't have a play at first base, they might not call it because he was kind of already almost at first base when he was turning to make that throw. So, but that's an interesting call. Yeah, I mean,
they're going to talk this one over as much as they can though. So.
Because obviously Aaron Nelson's going to want anything possible. It's been a struggle getting outs in this inning, so you can get a double play here.
No matter what, they're gonna give him the out at second though, because he was able to get it. He stepped on in time though, right? So they're gonna call one out here, and Recker on to first. Chase Abrish, 2 for 3 on the day. He's looking for one in the gap to try to deliver Recker at first base. The winning run at the plate. Can Abrish still be the hero? And that one is way outside for a ball. Downstairs.
Yeah, that was a risky play over there. Taking it. Well, sometimes you got nothing you can do when you take the guy out. You're just going in there. But
the Spartans put up 4 in this inning, looking for more. And that one's in there for a strike. This is why we don't call the game early, folks.
Exactly.
1-1. A charge into the ball can advance West Bend West. That one gets past the catcher, Bowie Veaton. And Recker gets a second, and a base hit can tie this game.
180 feet away from putting a tie in this game. Unbelievable. What a run from West Bend West so far in this 7th inning.
2-1. Abrish takes slow for a ball. If he can get on, the winning run would officially be on. 3-1 pitch to Abrish, and he steps off the mound. That was a really big lead for Recker at second base.
Yeah, if you ever see a big lead like that, you just got to step off because you don't want him taking off on you in your middle of your throwing because you can't just stop and then throw back.
Swing and a miss, and here we go. West Bend West down to their last strike, full count. I'm going to get up on my feet for this one.
This is a huge pitch right here.
Neenah's side getting up on their feet as well. Abrish The delivery pops this one up in the air.
Here comes the fog.
The pitcher is going to call on it. And Neenah survives. And we'll have a date with Fond du Lac in about 40 minutes. It was too close for comfort, but a 6-7 win for the Rockets. West Bend West just comes up short. And what a better way for Juckum to secure the final out. And they will have a date with their conference rival for a rubber match at about 4:30. We will take a quick game break and come back here for the Nasonville Dairy post-game show for a recap right after this on Zaleski Sports.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Queso Blanca, Queso de Freire, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey as well.
Welcome back to the Nasonville Dairy post-game show. Elijah Vincelata here alongside Matt Peck. 7-6 is the final. Neenah survives an almost scary comeback from West Bend West. A 7-6 win. It was 7-2. Here, we'll give a recap real quick here on the score. In the first inning, West Bend West struck first. Neenah immediately responded with one. It was tied 1-1 through the first 3 innings. Good pitchers duel between Roll and Weinholzer. And in the 4th inning, that's when Neenah fully took off and shot their rocket up in the air and scored 4 runs. Had that big error from that second baseman, Abrish and Steinmetz. They both didn't call on the ball right there, so that was costly, and that ended up routing into a 4-run inning, a couple big doubles for the Rockets, and a triple from Cal Juckum, who had to play at third base. And then after that, they went up 5-1, scored one more in the 6th inning, got a home run from Matt Krause, and then they went up 7-1 over there, bottom of the 6th inning. West Bend West had a home run as well from Dieter Palmer, the catcher. And then in the bottom of the 7th inning, West Bend West made it scary and scored 4 runs. A couple big hits, couple walks that threw the starting pitcher Weinholzer out of the game. But they put in Juckum, and he put out the fire just in time as they just win by 1. Matt Peck, any last thoughts on that one?
Yeah, it was quite a game there towards the end, especially just the way West Bend West was able to battle back 4 runs in the bottom of the 7th. I mean, they looked dead, and then they came back 180 feet away from winning that game. I mean, I should say tie. They weren't quite there, but, just unfortunately for them, the game had to end up on a pop-up to the pitcher. I mean, been interesting to see if that ball didn't pop up in the outfield, drive one in the gap, But Neenah, what a job to hold on. I'm sure it was a lot of nerves in that dugout during that 7th inning.
Yeah, they weren't going to give up for a team that only lost 1 game all year. And how about that?
Yeah.
The top 2 seeds are gone now, and the sectional final is set up for an FVA Fox Valley Association Conference rematch for the 3rd time between the Fond du Lac Cardinals and the Neenah Rockets. The first time Neenah won 6-2, and then the second time Fond du Lac won 7-0. So that'll send us to our final game of the day. Stay tuned, folks. So we're going to get this thing started as fast as we can. We'll see you guys in about 20 to 30 minutes. We'll be right back with you. So I'm signing off for the last time on Play-by-Play of the Year. Alongside Matt Peck, I'm Elijah Vincelata signing off on Zaleski Sports.